What's good? Y'all know what the business is. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. We grinding. Shout out to the whole LDBC. We working, man. We working. And we going to talk about Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence has been really, really quiet on that front. Super quiet. And is Mikey Garcia getting cold feet? You know, or is it just business being worked out and they chopping up a deal? They trying to figure a date out? You know, I honestly don't know, but I do know Mikey Garcia is one of the biggest name droppers, a.k.a. one of the biggest clout chasers in boxing, man. He got a reputation for clout chasing and pump faking. Not necessarily saying that he ducked a lot of people, but he always saying he want to fight people, but then, you know, he don't really, you know, chase to fight the best. That's been a rap on him. And most people want to know why. Does he seek out to fight Errol Spence? You know, he told you guys. He said he got tired of being favored in most of his fights, but obviously it's risk to be taken. It has been plenty of risk for him to take that he hadn't taken from 26 up to 35 to 40 to back down to 35. There's plenty of good fights there for him, but obviously he didn't want to take a risk of being locked into a tournament, you know, and you know, he took the risk of fighting Robbie Jr., but obviously he didn't take the risk of fighting Robbie Jr. when Robbie Jr. was at his peak or had people really thinking he could beat Mikey. Or before the Fortuna fight, confirmed it for Mikey that it was an easy payday to beat Robbie Jr., and that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think that's exactly how it fell down. Would I be surprised if Mikey Garcia pulled out his fight and say it was the financials didn't add up or this or that? No, I've been waiting every day of the week. I've been waiting in the back of my mind. Maybe I'm at work, on the road, driving. I might be sleeping thinking about that shit, man. Like, man, am I going to get a notification or somebody going to hit me up saying that Mikey said he didn't want to fight Earl, he going to pass and do something else? And I've been thinking about that. You know, Eddie Hearn throwing numbers off, trying to offer him a Hooker shot. Well, Hooker is now facing Alex Acedos in Oklahoma City. You know, am I going to get that call saying Mikey going another route? Obviously, I don't think you're going to get that call because there's not another route for Mikey Garcia. There's no other way. And he didn't talk this clout chasing, and he didn't name drop so hard. This one right here, it's no going back. You know, it's like getting up the gates of the pearly white steps to heaven, getting into the golden gates and saying, God, you know, just give me one more year on earth. I want to go ahead and figure some things out. No, when them golden gates close, you stuck. And they closed behind him. So he must back up his talk. You know what I'm saying? He must prepare to take the walk of the myth, the man, the legend, Errol Spence Jr. He must go ahead and shoot him that fair one. I don't want to hear about the money wasn't right, or we didn't want to fight in San Antonio. They wanted to fight in Dallas. We didn't like the weather in Vegas. You know, I didn't like the fact that we had to wear these gloves. You know, I don't want to hear no excuses. You know, I caught a chest cold. No. Right now, you must go ahead and walk the plank and show us what you seen in Errol Spence that you felt that you can expose. And he's a smart fighter, so he know he's seen something in Errol and he can expose. But what people don't know is not what you see is what you get with a lot of fighters. You know, just because you think this fighter fight aggressive, he not a plan A fighter from what I understand. Just a strictly plan A fighter. Errol Spence has a plan B and C. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey Garcia better think about that. This is a man that was made the Olympian team. He's just not a banger. He can box. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing he got impeccable and great defense as well. From people that see him, he just doesn't show the need to use it. So for Mikey, even if he gets past the part of Earl just coming forward and boxing and using angles and slipping, dipping and sliding and making him look like a job turkey in the ring, what happens if this guy can outbox you too? And people will laugh at it, but it's true. You don't just make the Olympic team being the slugger and the puncher, man. This dude, accuracy, punch placement, his consistency, like Chris Van Deer said, is something to be seen. And it's people that I know that seeing him in the gym say, this dude is amazing boxer. He could be slick and stuff of that nature. But you think he had to pull them tricks out versus Mikey Garcia? It shouldn't even get that. It shouldn't even get that far. And it won't get that far in most people's opinion. But like I said, man, any day I'm waiting for Mikey to go another route. Any day I'm waiting to get an alert that said Mikey chose to fight Pacquiao in December or he chose to go another route. But one thing that kind of worries me about that is he's already dismissed the Pacquiao fight. You know, the Lomachenko fight not going to happen in December because Lomachenko was going to fight the runner of Beltran and Jose Pedraza this Saturday. Ain't nowhere to go. Everybody at 140 tied up. Is he going to be Keith Thurman comeback fight? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? So where does he go? Nobody at 140 to fight. Nobody at 130 to fight. He's not going to fight Richard Kami. That's too much of a risk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at 140 tied up. So where does he go? He going to jump to 47 and get a warm-up fight? He going to fight Keith Thurman? He going to fight the winner of Danny and Sean? He going to sit on the shelf for this year and come back next year? You know? He don't have no options. So I believe that this fight will get done. I think they mum, they quiet. You know? And that means business is getting done. Negotiations are going through. Venues are getting closed. Money is being thrown around. If you fight here, this is what you're going to get. If you do this, this is what we're going to get. So this fight ain't going to be announced, you know. You know how PBC get down, man. You know, about 6 weeks to a fight, they announce a fight, say it's finalized, and 6 weeks later, it's the fight day. So they don't come out 3 or 4 months in advance no more, or 2 months in advance, and announce a fight. They announce the fight within 2-month range. Under 2-month range. So I think business is getting chopped up. Numbers are being thrown around. I think things are being finalized. And I believe Mikey Garcia is going to test the myth, the man, the legend Errol Spence. He's going to try to walk that plank, walk on water, walk back on the ship, and show people that Errol Spence isn't the impossible. He ain't that feared. And ultimately, that's what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to go ahead with it. But, you know, a lot of people might be thinking it's cold feet, but business is being getting done. Anytime people silent, that mean they chopping it up, ain't going back on social media. It's positive. It's a positive experience. But make sure y'all check out us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, we on S210 College Sports Most Wanted as well. All those links in the description. Make sure you check out the new Raw and Cut podcast featuring the Cali Nigga myself. We're going to be recording some new episodes come Tuesday or somewhere in there. So Cali back on schedule. I got a nice little schedule. We can link up and record some more episodes as well. Also, I know you guys want to join the new Boycott link. You know, Boycott Group. All these things I'll give you is linked into the description. Hit the drop down box. We got a new Boycott Facebook page where we decide we're gonna boycott a fight. I'm gonna stream or get somebody to stream the fight. We're gonna have a watch party, which we stream the fight. Everybody can comment, and you're not gonna give your viewership to that fight to take away from that fight and promote growth and promote the best fight and the best in boxing. You know, we're going to call it take boxing into the fans and the media's hand and new media hand, and we're going to have an impact and show Kenny Porter we ain't broke, B. But y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time we grinding. Much blessings to all the brothers in the LDBC. Everybody doing good work. Y'all know what it is. We going.